Player. Little backdoor cut. And way too easy for Villanova for Corey Fisher. The extra pass setting up Fisher. And Fisher, who did not shoot well last night, is 2 for 2.
He had 22 points in the open.
Early 1-point lead for the Terriers. Waynes with a hand in his face. Got it for 2.
No help from the off defense. These 2 outings. And those are huge numbers.
And Yaru, big part of the reason why, with a finger roll with a pretty touch. First 2 of the game for the big man from Benin, West Africa. And off the miss, transition basketball now for the Wildcats. That's the first 3-point attempt for Villanova in the game. Yaru the putback, and he's going to get a chance at a 3-point play. Stokes is a 3-point shooter. Instead, he'll take it inside, up and under, and a chance at a 3-point play. The traditional way.
Corey Stokes maturing confidence. Look at the shoulder slant right there to get by a defender.
That's a good look to Armwood on the baseline. And a pretty touch for the sophomore from Baltimore. I think he has a pretty good idea of what it is Villanova's trying to do.
No question.
They got the blood off Pena's jersey, apparently, because number 0 flashing from the baseline. And an easy 2.
Boston University back in that 2-3 zone.
And Armwood right there, nobody got a body on it.
One of the disadvantages of a 2-3 zone is
his nose, another freshman, and an errant pass. In football, they say that Pena jumped the route. And another timeout for Chambers.
Watch the passer's eyes out of the zone. As Jay Wright goes to the full court press, he just telegraphs the pass. I mean, you called it. Jumping the route, how do you do that? You watch the quarterback's eyes, and who usually makes those mistakes? Rookie quarterbacks.
Knock it away. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Waynes finds the open man again. That's thank you very much if you're Corey Stokes. All he had to do was catch and shoot.
If you can't stop dribble penetration against Villanova, you can't stop their offense. It's that simple.
Ball last touched the hand of the Wildcats, so Boston University will get it back when we come back. Right now, Villanova showing plenty of defensive strength in this one. And the good penetration from Waynes, finding the open shooters as Villanova has grown the lead out to 14. Pena to the inside. And the soft touch as it tickles the rim and falls home. 6 for Pena. Under 6 to play in the first half.
Wow.
Defend that.
Ankle breaker. Hope I'm not working that night then. I'll take the night off to watch those 2 guys go after each other.
That's a pretty look by Waynes. Couldn't get any prettier. And Sutton, who had the career night last night, gets on the board for the first time. Senior. Yep.
26 points a game.
There's Cheek. He didn't use his outside shot as much last year. He's been using. Fisher looking inside. Somebody let Pena go.
It was the penetration from Corey Fisher that made the zone react.
They can afford to be deliberate if they'd like.
BU back in man-to-man.
Little floater from Waynes.
Boy, is he good.
He's got something about it. There's Waynes. Dishing, finding Stokes. And Stokes, when he's got that open look, doesn't miss a lot.
That's automatic. That's easy for him. You're giving up 58% in the first half. They've got some work to do here defensively. That's not acceptable.
Get one more of those, and you're going to see that very quick second half. On the shot is Holland. Fisher, pedal to the metal. Look out. 3 straight trips and 3 fairly easy baskets for Villanova in less than a minute and a half. Fight for the loose ball, won by Villanova. There goes Fisher.
Fisher Price. He toys with him.
Really, it's a shooting foul.
Watch the ball fake from Corey Fisher. Watch him catch, Boom, look at that, how quick that is and how deliberate it is. It's such a defined fake, and it allows Corey Fisher to do what he does best, put on the floor.
On an annual basis, team leader in assists last year. You get the impression with his level of talent, if he wanted to, he could take over any game, but that's not how this team plays. That guy could take over every game too, but he's got just 10 on the night.
That's a heck of a 1-2 punch. Fight hard to keep that ball on the sidelines. Well done.
Pass in up over the top, and nothing was going to stop Sutton off the feed from Waynes. 4 points now for Maurice Sutton. He had a career.
There's your gap. Very well done.
Very well done. And Giroux with the payoff. He's got 7 on the feed from Stokes. And that'll take care of that. Waynes again to the inside. The pretty bounce pass to Giroux. Pena, that little baby jump shot. He's got that one in the bag.
Villanova's starting to make the adjustments against that.
23 points here in this half for BU. They had 24 for the entire of the first half. And Pena inside starting to flex some muscle.
And Waynes again looks away and then absolutely fires a dart.
And Waynes passing back behind to Stokes. Stokes taking it inside. Most of Villanova's baskets tonight have come inside the paint. 40 points in the paint.
That's because they've been able to get. Well, let's face facts. Boston University's played harder in the second half.
That time they left it wide open. And now Fisher working inside. Finally gets it to crawl over the front of the rim.
He's better scoring the ball with time.
Good about the victory here, about getting good work in tonight, about things like that with Antonio Pena playing the way he has, 17 points. At the same time, BU's got to feel pretty good about
running him off a lot of screens, trying to get him a look. That was called and White inside to Sutton.
Well, Sutton gets the 2.